Welcome to the Rustic Garden. Today, unfortunately, the wind has taken down my greenhouse, and you can see it's pretty well collapsed. The plastic sheet is completely blown off of it, and it's, pretty much gone. I'm not going to repair it for the winter. I've been growing greens in here, and I am going to try and rescue some of these plants, figure out where I can put them, maybe put them into my garage. I did buy a different kind of greenhouse. This one was effective, it worked, but it's not really meant to be set up for more than a couple of months. And I think really this greenhouse is best used as a greenhouse to get your greens out there earlier, get your seeds out there earlier in the spring. Like set this up maybe in February and use it in February, March, and April. But it's just not built to deal with ongoing winds and just day-to-day, I think, day-to-day environmental conditions. It didn't hold up well. And I'll cut in some stuff here just to give you my opinion about this greenhouse. But right now everything is exposed to the cold. It was growing really well. I have all kinds of things in there. So I'm going to figure out tonight where to put it all and what I can do to maybe rescue some of these greens and get them either in a garage or maybe into a smaller greenhouse, but something that I can see if I can keep them going till the end of February. So here are the remains of the greenhouse. All that stuff is just going to sit out in the winter. I think some of the cabbages will actually survive and make it. I did put some stuff into there and packed it in with the milk jugs that are painted dark, and some of that will survive, probably the garlic and the onions, but we're pretty much done here for the greenhouse experiment. And here's the final, well, not the final resting place, but here are the bones of the greenhouse that I'll clean up when it's a little bit warmer. But here's the end of the experiment. The environment, the wind, the cold is really just too much here in Maryland Zone 7 for these collapsible greenhouses. And again, they're probably best used in spring in your area for a month or two just to get things out into the garden a little bit early. Maybe you can seed start in there, or acclimate your plants that you're growing indoors inside the greenhouse in a spring.